Hi there, welcome to Watches You Can Afford. In today's video, we are going to be throwing a glance at 20 affordable field watches which you will love. As some of the toughest and most durable timepieces out there, field watches make a lot of sense in the day-to-day life, especially for those who work in demanding and harsh environments or for outdoor enthusiasts who need these qualities in a watch. The most impressive watches are often the most expensive as well, which makes it a lot harder for those on a budget to get their hands on a high-quality timepiece. Fortunately, field watches, at least most of them, fall into the more affordable category, including some very good pieces. Before we take a look at our favourites, let's better understand where do field watches come from. As their name implies, field watches are timepieces made to be worn out in the field. Most of the times, the design and aesthetic comes from military watches of the past because that's where it all started. Initially called trench watches, they were originally developed during the First World War with the purpose of serving soldiers on the battlefield who were in need of a durable, tough and robust timepiece to rely on when conducting time-synced attacks, and one they could easily read in all conditions. That sums up all the characteristics a field watch should have: ruggedness, robustness, durability, reliability and legibility. But the military category is a broader one, so let's see what are the differences between the field watch and a military watch in general. A field watch is above all a military watch, or at least it's inspired by vintage military watches. The military watch can have a wider range of characteristics and functions, but the core ones are pretty much the same with its old field brother. Military watches are a broader type that includes pilot watches, tactical watches, divers, and other variations. The pilot watches are a category apart with their own set of characteristics and specific functions. Though not very useful anymore, pilot watches used to be important for the pilots of the past. Then there are modern tactical watches, most of them digital, with various functions such as compass, barometer, altimeter, and GPS tracking. That would help soldiers fulfill their duties on the modern battlefield. They are usually big, bulky and rugged, and they're what most people think about when referring to military watches. Field watches, on the other hand, only tell time. They have to do that in the most accurate and reliable manner possible, and they usually come without any other functions, most of them even without a date complication. They usually come with mechanical movements because that was the only one available in the past, but quartz movements are available as well. So let's have a look at the affordable field watches that stand out from the crowd. First on our list at number 20, we have Victorinox Swiss Army Heritage. The world knows Victorinox well for their Swiss Army knife, but their Swiss Army watch is often neglected. It's a field watch in the true sense, but one with a contemporary and interesting design. The 40mm case is made from resin and protects a quality and reliable Swiss quartz movement with a water resistance rating of 100 meters or 330 feet. The dial features a faux wood aesthetic with cutouts for hour indices. There's a nice date window at 6 o'clock, and the hour and minute hands come with lume so they can easily be seen in the dark. The blend of modern design with the traditional field watch aesthetic makes this one a very good choice for casual everyday wear. Number 19, Luminox Atacama Field Day 1925. Luminox is well known for their military themed watches, and the Atacama Field Day 1925 is a bold take on the traditional field watch. It's got a huge 45mm case, so it won't be a good fit for smaller wrists. Inspired by the field watches of the 1920s, the Atacama goes further into modern territory with a good-looking gunmetal PVD coated case. The big brown markers and hands make an interesting contrast with the black dial and case, and paired with that brown leather strap, it makes the watch look gorgeous and modern. Number 18, Victorinox I.N.O.X Carbon. The Victorinox I.N.O.X Carbon leans more towards survival enthusiasts with its super light 43mm carbon case and paracord for a strap. The watch is extremely durable as a result. The dial is straightforward and easily readable with big white Arabic numerals and a date window in between the 4 and 5 o'clock positions. A great feature of this watch is the Super Luminova coating that makes it extremely easy to read in the dark. The cost might be a little bit high, but still affordable enough at less than $1,000 US. Number 17, the Vaer C3 Korean Field USA Quartz. The Vaer C3 Korean Field USA Quartz is based on field watches used during the Korean War. The dial looks nice and clean with an interesting sleek external ring for minutes. The watch comes with a 36mm stainless steel case and bracelet, sapphire crystal protecting the black dial, a quartz movement assembled in the United States, and a decent price of $289 US. Number 16, Seiko 5 Sports Desert Military Automatic. The Seiko 5 series is already famous, and this iteration, the 5 Sports Desert Military Automatic, doesn't disappoint. The case is larger than usual with 42mm, but comes with an interesting desert-themed dial with both 12 and 24-hour Arabic numerals. The beige fabric strap is a nice match to the overall design of the watch, and at less than $200 US, it's quite a bargain. Number 15, Timex X Nigel Cabourn Naval Officer's Watch. Though its name says something about naval officers, this is actually a good example of a field watch. The Timex X Nigel Cabourn Naval Officer's Watch is among the simplest and most straightforward field watches out there. It's got a 36mm stainless steel case with black leather strap, a white dial with black Arabic numerals for the main 12-hour ring, and smaller red numerals for the inner 24-hour ring. The hands are luminescent, the movement is quartz, and the price of $195 US is very good. Number 14, Vario 1918 Trench 37mm. Coming straight from Singapore, the Vario 1918 Trench 37mm watch impresses with its old school aesthetic with vibrant colours and simple minimalistic styling. This timepiece also features big, bold Arabic numerals and a double-domed sapphire crystal on top of the dial, all of them offering a very faithful representation of the original trench watch. Number 13, Baltany W10. The W10 is one of those very interesting timepieces inspired by the Dirty Dozen watches of the British Army. The design of the Baltany W10 is a very good reproduction of that old aesthetic. There's a wide range of colours to choose from, movements as well, including an automatic one. Number 12, Timex Expedition North Mechanical. The Timex Expedition North Mechanical is very similar to the very famous Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical, though it lacks a little bit in the elegance department. But that's not all, as this watch features a water resistance of 100 meters as opposed to Hamilton's 50 meters, a well-built stainless steel case, hacking mechanical movement, and a very good leather band that makes wearing it super comfortable. But one of the biggest advantages over Hamilton's Khaki Field is its price. It costs only $229 US. The drawback may be that the movement may not be as high quality as that on the Hamilton. Number 11, BOLDR Venture. A hidden gem, the impressive BOLDR Venture is a very good option. Built with durability in mind, with a full titanium construction, powered by Seiko automatic movement, and with a 200-meter water resistance rating for the case, this is a true field watch. It comes in a wide range of colours and variants for the modern man who wants something more lively on his wrists. The case is quite thick at 12mm, so keep that in mind, especially when worn with a NATO strap, which ups the thickness to a whopping 16.5mm. The case diameter, on the other hand, is good, measuring 38mm. At number 10, we have the Marathon General Purpose Mechanical 39mm Steel Reissue. The Marathon General Purpose Mechanical 39mm Steel Reissue is a wonderful option, coming with a slightly bigger case than the standard GPM at 34mm, improved water resistance of 50 meters, and an overall excellent design. Priced at $660 US, it might be a lot more expensive than other watches in this list, but it looks very elegant for a field watch. At number 9, we have the Timex Archive 36mm MK1 Mechanical. The Timex Archive 36mm MK1 Mechanical is a rare timepiece that looks absolutely gorgeous. It's comfortable, stays true to the vintage field watch aesthetic, but it only comes with an acrylic crystal, which isn't scratch resistant. Also, it's only available in green. If you can get past these small issues, it's going to be a nice alternative to the most expensive watches on this list. Number 8, the Bulova Hack. Another very similar watch to the legendary Hamilton Khaki Field, the Bulova Hack comes out as more affordable at only $248 US. Their similarities are obvious, but that's because both share some ties with the US military. The Bulova is inspired by the original Hack watch that was issued to the armed forces back in the 1940s. Today's version comes with some improvements, especially the automatic movement, whilst keeping the hacking function of the original. The dial is simple with a creamy colour and retro style numerals and hands and a heavily domed crystal above. It's a watch that offers a great value for the money. At number 7 we have the Seiko 5 Automatic. Another option that's very popular, the Seiko 5 Automatic is also among the most affordable field watches around. It comes with a nice 37mm sandblasted case, a green military inspired dial with external minute ring inspired by pilot watches and a reliable automatic movement. At number 6 we have the Bertucci A2T Vintage Watch. The Bertucci A2T Vintage Watch is among the more casual field watches on the market, with a vintage look and a solid and lightweight titanium case with satin finish. The overall aesthetic gives out the tool-orientated nature of this timepiece, and the field is really where it belongs. The movement is a Swiss quartz, so you should expect no troubles with it. The dial is a green matte colour with contrasting white Arabic numerals. At number 5 we have the Orient Defender. Orient are known for offering great value for affordable prices. Although they usually focus on making dress watches, their Defender watch breaks this pattern a little bit with its military roots. The military style stops at the asymmetrical subdials on the watch's face, which betray its unique personality and the dress watch orientation of the company. Overall, the Orient Defender is a versatile timepiece which caters to both field duty and more formal events. At number 4 we have the Timex Expedition Scout 40mm. The Timex Expedition Scout is a nice blend of the classic, traditional, military-inspired field watch and a sporty design. The watch comes in a good size with a 40mm case, features the Timex Indiglo light-up dial, luminous hands, and a black dial with large Arabic numerals in white, with both 12-hour and 24-hour numerals for time indication. At number 3 we have the Citizen Eco Drive Chandler Field Watch. As both one of the most popular field watches around and one of the most affordable on the market, the Citizen Eco Drive Chandler Field Watch is our number 3 pick. The quality is high, the dial design is nice and simple, with big white Arabic numerals on a black face. The 37mm stainless steel case has a good size, and with its solar powered movement, this watch is very convenient and comfortable. It sells for $200 US, which is a good price for the value it offers. Number 2, the Marathon General Purpose Mechanical 34mm. Marathon is one of the greatest field watch manufacturers available today, especially for their rich military heritage and experience in crafting high quality field watches for a long time. Their famous General Purpose Mechanical comes in probably the smallest case we've seen so far, a 34mm made from composite with a stainless steel case back and paired with a standard nylon strap. The black dial is both true to the military style and beautiful, with contrasting Arabic numerals, luminous indices and hands, and a 24-hour time display. And of course, at number 1, the winner of our list is the one and only Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. The king of the field watches is none other but the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. It inherits the rich history of Hamilton, a company that made watches for different militaries during the Second World War. The Khaki Field Mechanical continues that tradition with a simple, classic and high quality design. The watch comes with a 38mm sandblasted stainless steel case. It's robust, durable, reliable and features an easy to read dial with contrasting Arabic numerals, both for 24-hour and 12-hour time display, protected by a sapphire crystal glass. The shape of the hands is what you'd find on an old school field watch from the Second World War period. Inside, the watch hides a high quality Swiss-made mechanical movement with an impressive 80-hour power reserve. The price rises to around $500 US depending on the variant, but it's well worth it. As our final thought, field watches are making a big comeback nowadays, especially among the outdoor enthusiasts who look for exactly the same thing soldiers sought in a watch since the wristwatch was invented. These are our favourite picks, the ones which tick all the right boxes of what a true field watch should be like. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you next time.